Hello, welcome to welcome back to Two Controls One Sofa. I'm doing a Madden franchise with the Denver Broncos, but I'm gonna do a quick sort of tutorial video or just an informational video just to show you the new scouting system in Madden 16. It's completely changed from what it previously used to be like. So just wanted to show it to you. Obviously, as soon as you're in it, it looks completely different from what it used to be. You've got a lot less stats this year. You're not scouting each stat like pursuits and throwing arm and stuff like that. So you've just got three. It gives basically three main skills. Its top three skills could be anything. So for a quarterback, as for instance, Brian Clay is throwing power, throw accuracy short, and throw accuracy medium. Now they're his best three stats. So he could be good at them three and absolutely rubbish at throwing long. So I'm not too happy about the change. I did like to scout the stats that I wanted. So that's the layout, and it obviously gives you in rounds, and obviously the rest, the other two skills are blocked until you've unlocked the first one. So if you go into the profile, obviously you've got position, weight, height, age, college, what type of player he is at that position, and obviously his scheme fit. As you can see, there's nothing about his stats at all. If you view the combine report 3 weeks after the Super Bowl for 40 times bench presses, that's good because we never used to get that in the previous one, I don't think. So it'd be good to see that. But it's just a lot neater rather than scrolling through all the stats. But personally, I do like all the stats. Obviously, on the left, you can see team needs much easier than you used to be able to, telling you how many active players you have at that position, how many you require, and obviously the a rating of that position. So obviously left guard, centre is a need, and right tackle is a need. So that's much easier knowing that. And then onto that, which is brilliant because last year you have to. The only way I think you could find it is going into trade mode and try trading your draft picks to find out how many draft picks and when you had your draft picks. So it's much easier knowing that it's there, it's quickly available. Right, this is during my Madden franchise mode, which is on YouTube, obviously. So I am going to do a bit of scouting for a centre, just to show it off. So obviously there's no big ones here, but centre is a massive need for me. So going to obviously you start off with 170, but it spends some as you start your first week. You can only start scouting in week 3. So don't worry if you start the game and wondering why you can't scout. Not quite sure why you can't scout then, but so impact block. Also, something else is you don't have to go into the player's profile. You can just go over him and press square, which is quite handy. Press square again, and we know all about him. See, this is the other thing I don't like. If I scout him, he's a B at run blocking. Now he could be really bad at everything else. So I do prefer having all the stats. But the other thing is you can add them to a watch list. So I've added him to the watch list. And then down to too far. down to watched, which I think is brilliant. Having well, it's basically like your scouted list, I think. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, so you can, if you've scouted every player in a position, you like one player, you put him into your watch list, and you don't have to look around for him. So that's quite handy. But we'll just continue to. I'll show you this week's. See, if I scout the first stat of every centre, that's not going to give me a realistic view of the players. I've got to scout all three and then make a big picture, because that's no good to me, knowing that he's B- in toughness. So I think you're going to be spending a lot more points this season, whereas as last year I'd scout run blocking, impact block, pass block, and that'd give me a picture of how good he is at blocking, and then I can move on to scouting more stats on the players that I think are going to be good enough. So you really don't have much choice this year. You've just got to scout all. I'd say you've got to scout all three. I normally like to scout all the way through the centres, even the undrafted ones, because you can pick some good ones up late. But it's going to cost a lot to do that. So I'll just quickly run through scouting all the first ones. So obviously they're all Bs, which is good. B plus in impact block, we'll see, and B plus on run block. So there we're getting a bigger picture already. Toughness, not. I like a big, massive guy in there. I would have liked a 6'4". We'll scout him. And him. So there you go. We're already halfway through, probably more than halfway through scouting the centres. So there you go, that was my quick look at the new scouting system in Madden NFL 16. So let me know your comments below on what you think of the new scouting system, whether you think it's good or not. Me personally, I prefer the old one, as you have much more option into what you want to scout and how you want to scout your players. But I would love to know what your thoughts are, so let me know. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.